The preceding program was brought to you in part by Welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm Pete Mezzetti. It is actually American Legion night tonight on the Pete Mezzetti Show, and we're going to joined by, Emily, can we re-rack that? Thank you. Yeah. The preceding program was brought to you in part by Welcome to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm Pete Mezzetti. We are actually here to discuss the American Legion Post 66 in the town of Clinton, and with me to discuss what's going on with the American Legion is Commander Bob Washington and member Joe Dietrich. Gentlemen, welcome. How are we?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thanks for coming down. So, Bob, tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been commander with the Legion.
Oh.
That long, huh?
I've been commander since June.
Okay.
We had elections.
All right.
I was senior vice commander for 6 years. Just didn't really have the time to step up into the commander slot until lately.
Okay.
I have been commander for District 7 of the American Legion in the state of Connecticut. I've been the Legion Riders Director for the state of Connecticut for 3 years. And I've been a member here since 1999.
Okay.
So.
And Joe, how about you? How long you been with the Legion?
I've been with the Legion about 27 years.
Okay.
And I really have no formal title. I just help where I
Okay.
can.
Assistant Adjutant.
Assistant.
They made that up.
That's okay. That's okay. Now, Bob, what exactly do you do as commander for the Legion?
Whatever I have to do to make sure things go along okay.
Yeah, right.
I coordinate our breakfasts, our dinners,
Okay.
various fundraisers. I build a fire under people's butts to get them moving.
Okay.
And I do a whole lot of stuff around the post itself.
And Joe, I know you and I have known each other for a bunch of years, but we've never met before until tonight. And I understand that you are involved with the Memorial Day Parade.
Yes, one of my primary responsibilities is I organize our Memorial Day Parade and ceremonies
Yes, you
and
do.
our Veterans Day ceremonies.
Now, can we maybe talk about the Memorial Day Parade and what exactly the program entails?
The program entails primarily the parade,
Right?
but before that, all the veterans or anyone who wants to join us go to each one of the town cemeteries and the town monuments to lay a wreath, to honor the veterans at each of the locations.
Okay.
At each cemetery, lay a wreath. We sound taps
Yeah.
and fire the volleys in salute,
Okay.
and then move on to the next cemetery
Okay.
until the main parade.
Right. And then the parade starts at Post Office Square, goes up Main Street. You guys have a program on Liberty Street normally, and then
Yes, down at the lower green is the
Yep.
main ceremony. Yes.
if you play your cards right, you guys go back up Main Street.
The police are very good at facilitating that.
Yes.
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 They're one of many groups that help us out to make sure it's a success.
Right. And how about the Veterans Day program that you guys do?
Actually, with the Veterans Day ceremonies, it is mainly the schools. I mean, I coordinate between the schools, but it is mainly the schools themselves that are putting the programs together.
Okay.
And they have a program at each school, and they make sure they time them so the veterans can be invited and attend each one of the schools. There's nothing overlapping there. The Morgan School ceremony is also considered the main town ceremony. The public is, in fact, invited to the Morgan School ceremony.
Okay. And
Yeah. And each one of the programs consists of readings, songs from the, for patriotic songs.
Okay.
Like I said, the kids do a really great job.
Yeah.
Both the staff and the students support the veterans a lot.
Right. No, I've been to the program before, and it's very, very touching.
Yes, it is. Very inspiring. And then at the Morgan ceremony, veterans are invited to step up and speak for a minute or two if they wish.
Okay.
And it can be anything from telling a brief story about their experiences to simply thanking the school for honoring the veterans or encouraging the students.
Right. Now, how did the idea of the Veterans Day ceremony at the school come about?
Well, like I said, for about 25 years ago,
All right.
up until about 25 years ago, the schools were out of school.
Yes.
For Veterans Day. When the town decided that they would be in session, we approached Morgan and asked them if we could hold a ceremony there, and they welcomed us with open arms.
Okay.
And the other schools said, "Hey, can we do that too?"
Right. Sure.
They very enthusiastically, created their own ceremonies and welcomed the veterans.
And Bob, do you have something you'd like to add?
It's a very moving experience.
Yes.
The kids practice and everything else. They sing the songs, and then afterwards, if we have kids or grandkids that are at the schools, they'll come and say hello to us and all of that. And it gives you a really nice feeling that they go out of their way to recognize us.
When giving the veterans their 15 minutes in the spotlight,
Yep.
Twice a year, what we have, seen the students do is really step up and come talk to us afterwards as well.
Oh, yeah.
And what we try to stress to the veterans is that, especially for the Memorial Day Parade, they have this idea that, oh, I don't fit in my uniform anymore, so I can't march in the parade to be
Right.
thanked by the town for your service. It's like none of us fit in the uniform we were issued when we were in the service. So if we restricted it to that, there would be about 2 people marching down Main Street. Yeah, we do have one Korea War veteran who fits in his original uniform. God bless him.
Really?
Yes, he does.
Really?
And he looks great in it.
Does he?
He's 90 years old. He's actually in that funeral detail.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
talk about that later.
That he's out there all the time, and he looks fantastic in his uniform.
Now, Joe, were you in the service?
Oh yes, I was in the Navy, and we were both on submarines, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, not at the same time, but
Not
we
the
were
same.
both on the same submarine at one point or another, the USS Gato.
And where were you stationed?
My boats were all out of Groton.
Okay.
Same with mine.
Okay.
The advanced site was Holyloch, Scotland, when I was on a missile boat, the first one I was on. Took it through the yards in Portsmouth,
Yeah.
is where I reported to for duty, and I flew back and forth to Holyloch a few times, and then transferred. And then the Gato was next. And happy to say it's been retired because it was in sorry shape when I was on it.
As it was.
Oh, yeah?
The taxpayers got their money's worth out of that boat.
Oh, yeah.
It was run, to death. It was a tribute to the crew that it was kept together and going with baling wire and chewing gum.
Oh,
That good, huh?
Like I said,
it was scary.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, because it put in a lot of years at sea. Yeah, and one of my boats was out of Holyloch, Scotland as well. Same thing as far as flying back and forth to meet the boat there. Instead of the boat
Yep.
having to sail all the way back to the States, it was forward deployed.
So what was Holyloch, Scotland like?
Cold, wet.
Cold? Okay. Rainy?
Yep, rain sideways.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Loading oil or something like that, standing there, you got soaked, no matter what you wore.
Oh, geez.
The wind came sideways, the rain came sideways, and just the way it was deflected off the hull, came right up underneath anything you were wearing. So
Oh, good. Great.
Yeah, when the weather was nice, I mean, it was beautiful, and the people were very friendly
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
Very, very welcoming to us as well. They spoke English theoretically, but
Okay.
sometimes the accent was a little challenging to figure out exactly what they were saying. But they
Yeah.
were always being friendly.
Right. And as far as let's talk about I know we talked about it with the gentleman who still fits in his uniform. Let's talk about the funeral detail that you guys are involved with.
I forget about how many years ago the Legion took on the role of providing funeral honors because for a while there wasn't anybody to do it. You might have someone come with a boom box and play taps
Right.
on that. So the Legion started organizing funeral details and training them to make sure they do it properly as far as the flag folding, flag presentation to the family and firing the volleys and salute, so that it was a fitting last tribute to any veteran. And this is a tribute they've earned, and we wanted to make sure that they got that.
Right. Now, when they're firing the salute, are those blanks that they're shooting, or are those, or are those?
they're blanks.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
they are definitely blanks.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Otherwise, there might be some geese falling out of the sky.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
I'm like, if those are live rounds,
No.
they're going straight up. Something with feathers is going to come flying down.
Oh,
and,
Yeah, and we team up with the detail from Madison.
okay.
So that they have to mix and match who's available, because they can be out there 6 days a week, doing this in any weather, and that's where you have to really give them the credit. When the Legion says we're still serving, well, you see these veterans out there in freezing cold, in 95-degree hot, humid sunshine,
Yeah.
to provide the honors, for that veteran.
Now, when they're in funeral detail mode, are they in uniform?
They are.
Most of them?
They
Yes.
Okay.
Again, not required, but
Okay.
they take such pride in what they do.
Right.
You know, they all have gone out and bought uniforms so that, again, it can be part of a fitting tribute.
I was going to say, and the uniforms have probably changed over the years, or
They have.
They have.
They have. But I don't think anyone at the funeral is going to say, hey.
no, no, of course not.
The uniforms that they're wearing, if they're going out and buying them, they're buying the new stuff.
Right.
My old dress blues were heavy wool and all that kind of stuff. Now it's a synthetic.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
One of the original members from our post was a World War II veteran, and he was in the Army Air Corps
Okay.
in World War II. So the uniform was obviously very, very different now.
Yes.
When he was out there in a regular standard Air Force uniform.
Right. Now, as far as if you want to become a member of the Legion, what does that entail?
1 day of active duty since December 7th, 1941. People that have gone and joined the National Guard and all of that stuff.
Okay.
They go through basic training and all of that, and they'll go to school for a specialty, and then they go back to the community. If they get called up for active duty, and I don't recall the exact title it is, but if they actually do go active duty, then they are then eligible to join the American Legion.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't have to be in combat at all. They just have to have served honorably.
Now, do you guys, when somebody wants to join the American Legion, is there an identification that you have to show?
DD 214.
Okay.
Separation papers from the service,
Okay.
which basically, hopefully they get it right at on board the ships or in the office space, and have everything up to date, along with the honorable discharge and any campaigns that they were with, any ribbons they wear, any qualifications they've made, and everything else. So, but like I said, as far as the membership itself is 1 day of active duty.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow. Now, what types of things do you guys do besides the Memorial Day Parade and the Veterans Day ceremony in the community?
We do a lot of things. The last government shutdown, we raised some funds and we made sure some of the military down in by way of the chiefs down in New Haven, made sure they had some money to buy some groceries and stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's when the Coast Guard wasn't.
Yeah, when the Coast Guard wasn't getting paid.
Yes.
And we'll do whatever we have to. This one coming up, if it runs long, I'll organize a food drive or something like that to help out the food bank.
Yep.
Here in town, and just,
Yeah, because
you know,
And over the years, we have helped pay bills for veterans if they were running short,
Really?
bought appliances, helped install a handicap ramp at their house.
Okay.
So it can be, you know, little things like that as well. We had a veteran who had a roommate who had serious COVID, and he could not, you know, he didn't want to
Right,
catch
you
it
don't want
too
to be there.
when it first came out. So he asked us if we could put him up. So, you know, we put him up in a hotel for a week just so
Oh, wow.
he could be
So
away
he's in
from.
quarantine.
Yes, you know, to make sure he didn't, you know, because he was elderly as well, very, you know, one of the vulnerable population.
Right.
You know, so you know, we helped make sure he didn't get sick as well.
we do the two veterans dinners.
That's right.
Any veteran is welcome, and they bring a guest.
Okay.
I'm usually the self-proclaimed head chef.
I thought you might have been the MC.
No.
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 No?
No. And we put out a really good meal. We get the Girl Scouts to help serve,
Okay.
which helps to their community service. We work with all the local clubs, so to speak.
Boy Scouts, the Girl
Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. we've gone out and raised and got food donations and stuff for people that needed some food.
Yep.
And at trying times now, we'll see where we go with this.
Yeah.
We do a flag retirement ceremony. We were doing it in conjunction with the Elks, and they have decided that it has just gotten too big that we can't bring all the flags that we need to retire.
Okay.
So we just had a flag retirement ceremony at Clinton Town Beach
Okay.
Saturday morning, where we retired 16 giant garbage bags full of flags that were no longer serviceable.
Wow.
So
Now, when you guys do a retirement for the flags, what does that entail?
it is because of the number of flags, we will have a flag with a ceremony where the flag is presented to two vice commanders, the commander, and they look at the flag and decide that the flag has served its duty.
Okay.
And then it is, prayers are said and everything else, and thank the flag. And then it is brought over to a funeral pyre, where we have a fire burning in
Okay.
the pit.
Okay.
And we reverently lay it on the fire to send it off to its final end.
Wow.
So, and then once the pace gets picked up, we just start feeding the fire with the flags and everything else, and we restoke it with wood if we have to.
Okay.
And then when all the flags are done, the ceremony is over.
We have several flag collection boxes around town so people can more conveniently make sure the flag gets the the proper disposal retirement, I should say,
Right.
that it deserves, instead of it just ending up in the garbage. There's one at the Legion Post itself, there's one at the library, and there is one actually at the
Transfer station.
There, I was going to say, I know where the one
Yeah.
at the transfer station is.
Yep.
Yeah, so we encourage anyone who does not know what to do with their flag to make sure it is retired properly. Feel free to drop it off to the Legion.
Now, do you guys do the flag retirements on a regular basis, or whenever you
We-
just get a certain
we were-
amount of number?
We were doing it with, like I said, with the Elks
Okay.
up until last year, and that was right around Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
The Elks can no longer handle that, so
Right.
we have decided that we'll have our own.
Wow.
And anytime we were involved in that, we would send a detail of people over to help out, along with the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, and of course the Elks
Right.
over in Westbrook. There are other retirement ceremonies throughout the state, and we just try to keep tabs. And anybody is welcome to come to watch the ceremony itself.
That was actually going to be my next question. That was going to be my next question. Could people come and observe the ceremony? Exactly. What it is?
The first one, which just happened Saturday, was the first one. So
Right, okay.
we've got a book full of notes. What we're going to do right and what we did wrong.
Oh no! Oh no!
And it's-
Overall,
it's-
went very well.
Oh, did it?
Oh, it went very well. I was very pleased with the way everything went, and like I said, anything that we do, if we do something for the first time, we take notes.
Right.
Let's avoid this because it didn't work too well, or this worked really good, so we'll do it again.
Exactly.
And whereas before Memorial Day, we, with the help of the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts,
Yep.
put the flags on the veterans' graves, when we take them off, instead of burning those, we give them to Mario. Perhaps you could explain what Mario does with those.
Mario is the commander for the Sons of the American Legion.
Is that Mario Lupon?
Yeah, Mario Lupone.
I know Mario Lupon. Okay.
I think everybody knows Mario.
Yes. Yes.
How can you not know him?
Exactly.
And what he does is he takes the flag off the stick that it's stapled to, and he folds it properly, and puts it in a little Ziploc bag.
Okay.
He holds it together with an American flag lapel pin, and he puts a card in there. And basically, the flag has flown over a veteran's grave from Memorial Day until Veterans Day.
Wow.
So there's a little story that goes with it.
Wow, that's pretty.
Flags themselves have been ceremonial for a long, long time.
Right.
I was attached to Submarine Group 2 up at the sub base, and when the higher-ups would retire, they would give a flag in the shadow box that was flown on the USS Constitution.
Wow.
So the flags themselves, ceremonial, and they have a lot of meaning to people. So
Now, what is a Constitution box? Not a Constitution, the box.
a shadow box.
Shadow box, wrong.
It's the flag is folded into a triangle.
Yes.
And the box is made in that triangle with a
Okay.
glass front.
Okay.
And then they'll put the flag inside of it, and then close up the back.
Right.
And there's usually a little brass plate inscribed, so-and-so, and years of service and all of that kind of stuff. Nobody really knows that the flag had flown on the Constitution for a day.
Right.
But other than the retiree and the family. So
Would you guys mind sticking around for another segment?
sure.
All right, we'll be right
Why
back.
not?
Welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete Mezzetti Show. I'm Pete Mezzetti, sitting here with Bob Washington and Joe Dietrich from the American Legion Post 66 in Clinton. Gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And so we were talking a little bit about, in the first segment, about a couple different fundraisers that you guys do, but I understand that there was a comedy show
There was.
recently. How was it?
It was fantastic.
Yeah?
A little bit of background.
Sure.
We keep the doors open at the Post on donations
Okay.
and fundraisers.
All right.
We do not get any money from the federal government. We get no money from anywhere else.
Okay.
Okay, so we go out, we raise the funds to keep the house open.
Gotcha.
The comedy show was sponsored by some of the local businesses.
Okay, sure.
Swan's Funeral Home. Geez, that's the only one I can think of right off the top of my head.
That's okay.
And then we sell the tickets. It's open to the public.
Okay.
They can go on our website and buy the tickets on the website.
Yeah.
Our finance guy has managed to make it happen that way,
Okay.
which is great. And that's how we pay our bills is the fundraisers, and that's how we help veterans out. And a couple of hours of nothing but laughter.
All right.
We get professional comedians. They're hired through Comedy for Your Cause,
Okay.
which is a fundraising organization that helps out and all of that. We will be. He is having he's using the Post Hall December 13th for X-rated hypnotist. If anybody's
Okay.
seen any of that, that's more fun and laughs.
Okay.
It's a little bit more risque with language and stuff like that. But,
Gotcha.
You know, it's not not a crazy place.
No.
Put it that way. And it's entertainment. And if we could bring some entertainment into the community and get them involved to see the post, to see what we do, it's a big plus.
All right. Jerry, you have something you'd like to add?
No, he actually
did
takes
it
the
all?
lead on
All
that.
right,
I think he
okay.
covered it quite well.
Okay. Okay. So
We're looking for members that have ideas and how to accomplish them.
okay.
So
And so, what are some of the ideas that you're looking for, or does it all depend? You're open to any ideas.
well, when I first came around, the veterans dinners were catered.
They were.
They were.
Okay.
The funds were raised and all of that, and we had a local caterer that would provide the food,
Okay.
and it was at a discounted price too. So it's not like it was
Right. Full-blown donation.
full-blown donations. And then it didn't work out that well. The business got sold and all of that, and then we had a couple that did catering on the side. They, as long as we paid for the food, they would provide the knowledge and expertise at cooking the food and all of that, and then helping serve it. And then, how long's it been? 10 years now, I think that we've taken over in-house and provided the food.
Okay. So everything's done in-house.
Everything is done in-house. We purchase the food, we cook the food, we throw the food at each other, whatever.
Throw spaghetti at each other. Sure, why not?
Why not?
The Girl Scouts have to break up fights, but
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And the Girl Scouts come and serve the food to the people out in the hall.
Okay.
And it's a good time. It doesn't cost any, there's no charge for the veterans. We do that to thank the veterans,
Okay.
even though we're veterans ourselves.
Right.
And donations are always accepted.
Yes.
You know, we don't strong arm anybody or anything like that. And then we do the Sons and the Riders put on a breakfast, and a little known fact that we have the auxiliary and regular Legionnaires in there too, helping out.
Really?
So it's a family affair.
Okay.
That runs the third Sunday of every month, with a few exceptions. We were down for 3 months with the bathroom renovations.
That's right.
And we're trying to work out a schedule so that everything going forward now is we can take the hall out of commission for short periods of time.
Okay.
Maybe a week to replace the ceiling, or another week to do some dress up. Maybe 2 weeks for new windows and siding and stuff. But we're trying to coordinate that. We have Munger Construction is working with us for that. And they've been very helpful in everything else. The building was built in 1930. It was built by donations from the local people, material donations for the most part.
Okay.
And over the course of the years, the members themselves have maintained the building
Okay.
wherever it was needed. However, everything that's underneath has been deteriorating.
Oh boy.
We figured a month for the bathrooms. It took 3 months.
Okay.
We found a lot of rot and all of that, and we found asbestos.
Oh,
And yeah, it's an old building.
yeah, it's an old building.
And then, of course, the plumbing has been changed I don't know how many times, and it was never really done the right way to begin with.
Oh no.
So the plumbing wound up taking a big toll on us too. The old cast iron pipes were cracked and broken, and
Okay.
so the sewage going out to the septic was leaking in a few places too.
Ooh.
All that's been repaired, everything's fixed, and we have state-of-the-art bathrooms. And we're going to go forward. We like I said, we survive on donations.
Right.
and the thing that actually really pays the bills is when we can rent the hall.
Okay.
People come in and rent it for birthday parties, anniversaries, yeah, right, celebration of life.
Okay.
The Lions Club uses it once a month for their meetings. The VFW uses it once a month for their meetings.
Okay.
We have lifeline screenings there.
We have Lifeline screenings, which
Oh,
is,
yeah?
Yes.
yeah, it's a commercial thing. People can go on, pay Lifeline itself, and then come in and be screened for a whole lot of diseases and malfunctions of the body.
Okay.
But you know, like I said, that's our rental, and that's the biggest thing that we have that pays our bills. Everything else above and beyond, we have the funds available to help out veterans.
Now, if people want to rent the hall, they can just go on the website, fill out the form, and somebody will get back to them?
Yep. Our guy Tony.
Okay.
Tony will get back to him, and sometimes Tony is out on vacation with his wife, so I'll wind up getting the.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was in Portugal for a couple of weeks, and
Oh, okay.
I had to step in to handle some of the rentals. But it's a labor of love.
Right.
I really enjoy doing everything that I do down there. So.
And one thing I like to stress with the breakfast is they are open
Yeah.
to the public.
Yes.
It's not just for veterans. You obviously get a lot of veterans there.
Okay.
But the public is more than welcome to come. And, and especially even any veteran who's considered joining us, it's a great place to come in and mingle and kind of get a feel for the organization.
Right.
As well. And when Bob refers to labor of love, taking care of everything, yeah, it can be a lot of work, but you're working with fellow veterans.
Right.
You speak the same language. You can swap lies as far as what you did
Yeah, right?
during the service, or slightly exaggerate whatever, but Yep, give each other good-natured ribbing, inter-service rivalries.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to be careful coming around there, though. I might twist your arm a little bit to help out.
That's okay.
We have a guest chef that comes in at a breakfast every now and then who happens to be our salesman from Thurston Foods.
Really?
Yeah, he donates his time, and he's a lot of fun.
Is he?
Yep. My son is usually on the griddle, so I'm coordinating something or getting things back up to snuff.
Exactly.
Nelson's our pancake guy for the most part, and Brian is doing the finishing touches on the plates. it's just, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
It's a well-oiled machine, you might
It
say.
is. It is. We really have a lot of fun doing it, so it's not even that much of a chore until we have to clean up afterwards.
Yeah, right. Well, then you get whoever's hanging around. Hey, we need help cleaning up, so don't go anywhere.
As soon as you say that, they all run away.
They all run. Exactly. They all find the front door and get out of here.
Oh yeah, but it's a lot of fun. And the same thing with cooking the meals for the veterans or the St. Patty's Day, the corned beef and cabbage. And from what I've been told, we have the best on the shoreline. So
Best corned beef and cabbage?
yeah,
Okay.
and I'll put mine up against Bill's or a few of the other places that have the corned beef specials around St. Patty's Day.
Now is
So
okay. Okay.
there's your challenge.
I've got it. We've got it on tape. Okay.
We only do it one night though.
Oh, okay.
So everybody
Okay,
else,
okay.
it's not like we're trying to knock anybody out of the box, because we're not.
No, it's not like you guys are gonna be like Bills and have it for 4 or 5 days.
And he's got some good corned beef up
He
there, too.
does have some. I've actually had it a couple times. And
But
now the corned beef dinner is usually right around St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
Or is it
Yes.
on St. Patrick's?
No,
Day?
it's been on St. Patty's
Okay.
Day. It has, but we try to coordinate it. The church is having it, so we don't want to go up against them. We don't want to interfere with other people.
No, of course not.
It's a big pot. We can all take a little bit out of it.
Right.
So there's no reason to butt heads.
No.
And try to steal all the thunder.
No, of course not. Now, how did you guys do with the renovation and the construction? Everything's done?
No, the
Okay.
bathrooms are done.
Okay.
The bathrooms are done, some of the electric has been done.
All right.
Like I said, the building was built in 1930.
Right.
We don't have the old knob and tube stuff, thank God. But the electrical is scary.
Oh, boy.
The post actually had a stage in the main room. It had a stage with lighting and all of that. It was the center of town. Everything from Sadie Hawkins dances,
Yeah.
comedy nights, amateur nights, and everything else. And the people would flock to it. I mean, that was the thing in town,
Right.
place to go. We want to bring that back to the way it was. We don't want to steal anybody's thunder. We do not want to
Step on toes.
step on anybody's toes or anything like that.
Right.
But we, we feel that there's a need to have more fun in town.
Now, if people are interested in renting the hall, how much is it? Is it it's probably pretty reasonable?
$400 for 6 hours.
All right.
We do the setup. We'll sit down with the people. We'll find out what they need. We'll tell them what we have, what we can offer in the way of tables, chairs, and everything else. They'll tell us what they want to do, and we bring a crew in. We clean the place up, make sure everything's nice, set the tables up, set the chairs up the way they want them, and they're welcome to come in. When they come in to do their thing, take a look at it. No, this doesn't work. There's usually someone around. We could do a little bit of changing,
Rearranging?
rearranging,
Sure.
and everything else. We're trying to get into the 21st century with everything.
Right.
So, like I said, the renovations they've been going slow. The bathrooms are done.
Okay.
The next thing is going to be the hood in the kitchen. That should be happening in the next month.
Okay.
We put some new kitchen equipment in. We've got double stack convection ovens.
Oh, nice.
The griddles are, because people do not know how to behave around a griddle, we will not include those unless, of course, there's actually a certified chef that
Right.
knows how to handle something like that. And $400 for 6 hours, and it's not even locked in at 6 hours.
Oh, no?
There's a little bit of fudge room on each end.
Right.
So there's $250 security deposit to make sure nobody,
Yeah.
to any damages and stuff like that. We do have to protect ourselves.
Right.
And did I leave anything out?
No, I think you covered it quite well.
Good.
Wow.
I said
Amazing.
when it's done, it's going to be a beautiful facility. And I can't stress enough too how between Bob and a couple other people, how much work it has taken behind the scenes to make it happen.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It has not been easy.
Let's put it this way. I know where the building is, but I've never stepped foot in the building before in my life.
Stop by. If there's cars out,
Come for
We-
breakfast.
No. All right.
come for breakfast.
All right.
There are usually cars floating around there, but
You never know.
You never know.
You just don't want to walk in and say, I'm
Oh,
here, and they look
it's-
at you like, huh?
yeah.
You on the bride or the groom side? No.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
But the big thing is if we could get the place to resemble some of the really better catering halls and everything else, that's a plus on our side. It gives it better rentability,
Yeah.
and it's a laid-back thing. So people don't have to sit on the edge of their seats thinking, what's next and what's next. It's all up to them how they wanted to go about doing it.
Exactly.
So
Right.
And actually, I can't stress enough, the next breakfast, third Sunday in November, right?
November 16th.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the hall is going to be fully renovated by any means at that point, but
No.
please come and see what we're all about.
So it's the third Sunday of the month?
Third Sunday of the month.
From 8 until
10:30.
10:30.
And I even had a group that called at about 20 after 10 and said, "We're on our way, please." We ran out of some stuff, but we did manage to make sure they were happy.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And we've also helped people who've walked in and you can tell, all right, they're struggling financially.
Yeah.
And Bob is given the go-ahead for, we're here to help the community. We're not going to charge those people.
No. Now, how much is it if you walk in the door for the
$12.
pancake breakfast?
$12.
Okay.
And what a lot of people don't understand, it's all you can eat. And I take a look at the tickets that they put their order in on it, and we'll have somebody, well, they want to get their money's worth, so they'll order a little of everything,
Right.
or a lot of everything. in
Yeah,
some
there you
cases.
go.
And they get what they want. And they'll sit there, they'll enjoy, they'll eat, and then they move on. But still, if they want seconds, and we've had seconds,
Right.
they get it. And it's eggs cooked to order. And here again, everything's cooked to order. It's not,
Oh, wow. Okay.
with the exception of the bacon and sausage. That's kind of pre-cooked. When you get a crowd of people that all come in at the same time,
Yeah, you get the rush.
you get the rush. You got to, we got to be able to get the food out.
Exactly.
And it's a quality food. It's well done. And like I said, eggs and pancakes cooked to order. We'll throw a special in there every now and then. Somebody's been rattling my cage for SOS.
Okay. All right.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, there's been some nostalgic calls for that from the veterans.
Yes.
Maybe once we eat it again, we'll remember why
Yeah, exactly.
why it's called shit on a shingle.
Exactly.
So, sausage, sausage gravy on biscuits
Oh, yep,
is,
sure.
is a thing that they've been asking for, so we'll work that in. Corned beef hash. Oh. When we have corned beef around, well, that's the best.
Oh, I like good corned beef hash.
So do I. I will not eat that stuff out of a can. No.
No, that stuff out of the can doesn't look.
Yeah, and we're looking to bringing back our monthly dinners again too.
Oh, you guys did monthly
Instead of-
dinners?
We were doing a pasta night.
Okay.
It was on a Monday night. It's not going to be pasta every time. It's going to be a little bit different.
All right.
And now that we actually have a website, we can advertise what the dinner will be.
Right.
And it's not expensive.
No.
We do not have a bar. Never did, never will.
Okay.
But yet, if somebody wants if we're having something in the way of a meal, they want to bring a bottle of wine for their table or something, feel free.
You can do that.
You can do that. Comedy night is $35 to get the seat at the table
Okay.
in the place and bring whatever you want.
Okay.
And you would be amazed what people bring in for their snacks.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy. You have somebody come in with a stack of pizza boxes. That's kind of normal.
Right.
But
But-
I've seen people come in with their crock pots and stew or chili or something like that in there because they're going to sit down. They're going to have their meal while they're laughing.
Stew?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Just show up with a crock pot. Here you go.
Yeah, crock pot of chili.
All
We're going
right.
to plug this in. I said, we'll work on it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll find you a plug.
Yeah, we'll get you set up.
Yeah, right?
We had somebody came in. I don't know if anybody's ever seen those appetizer towers.
Yes.
All the layers.
Yep.
They bring those in. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Even without the comedians, it's a lot of fun. So,
Without the comedians, it could turn into a comedy show.
oh, it does. It does. Trust me on that one. But it's there. It's in town. We enjoy doing what we do.
One other event we forgot to mention that we do
Yes.
for the veterans. Every fall we have a veterans picnic cookout at the town beach.
All right.
It's the one time we relieve Bob of his duties of cooking because even I can burn a hot dog on a grill. So,
So could I.
so I mean, it's very simple fare: hot
Right.
dogs, hamburgers, some salads and desserts.
Okay.
That the Legion Auxiliary helps us out with, and this is actually a combined VFW and American Legion event.
Okay.
For any veteran, again, you don't have to be a member of the Legion or VFW. Any veteran who wants to, come relax, have a burger, hot dog, soda, and a beer, and enjoy the scenery on the beach.
Some camaraderie, and it's usually
Yes.
the weekend after Labor Day.
Okay, sure.
So the beach is officially not open.
Beach is closed.
No, it's not closed. It's just not open.
It's not open. It's not open.
The beach never closes, really.
That's right.
And we have the pavilion. We
Right.
bring the big barbecue down and everything else. Corn on the cob.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, corn on the cob.
Fair enough.
Can't miss that.
Oh, very nice. Now, so there will never be a bar in your building?
No, not as long as I'm there.
Right. And that's probably because of a liability issue?
It's a liability issue, yes.
Okay.
The insurances we pay astronomical price for insurance now. Mm-hmm. When you include that, and then
The price goes up.
Yeah, and it falls under a club liquor license,
Oh, okay.
not like the local tavern.
Right.
So that there's other rules involved. The bookkeeping is a nightmare.
Oh, boy.
And it is not a nonprofit.
Okay.
So it's actually a business. So the bookkeeping between the Post and the bar
Right.
have to be completely separate.
Right.
I think around 25 years ago, people were looking into the possibility, and they went to some of the other posts around in the area that did have a bar, and they were told, do yourself a favor, do not.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Nope.
I traveled all over the district, and listening to some of the stories that, yep, there goes another 50 cents out of the funds because they just bought a drink.
Oh, boy.
So, it's it's not good business.
No.
Some places have a much better handle on it.
Okay.
Other states have different laws governing it as well. So, what works elsewhere is fine.
Right.
And we would just like to maintain our reputation as this Legion Post is just not a place to go and drink.
No. No, of course not.
We're there for a purpose, to help.
Right.
Not just help ourselves.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Exactly. Now, where does the area that the Legion covers extend to? Just Middlesex County, or
no. Legion is
is
worldwide.
national? Okay.
It is international. The 120 some odd, 130 posts in the state.
Wow.
Out of that, I think there's only 40 of them that have bars. So there are posts that don't have a post home anymore,
Okay.
or never did. They'll meet in a local community room
Okay.
or library or something like that. They'll have their meetings. They do a whole lot for that town as well. They organize parades, funeral services and everything else, just like we do.
Right.
And we're somewhat friends with the surrounding posts.
Right.
And I don't know, my Legion card gets me into any Legion in the country, in the world.
Wow. Now, when does you guys have monthly meetings? When do you meet?
We meet on the fourth Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
There's usually a social hour
Okay.
from about 6 to 6. The meeting starts at 6:30.
Okay.
So between 5:30 and 6, people are wandering in, and we have some food and refreshments, light refreshments.
Okay.
In November and December, it's not on the fourth Wednesday because that's the day before Thanksgiving
And the day before Christmas. Yes, no.
So we would ask anyone who's interested in coming to a meeting soon to look at our website.
Check the
and it will
website.
be posted, because we normally have a meeting early
Between.
December to cover both November, December.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, between the two holidays.
Right.
And it's going to be on a Wednesday. This year it's December 10th.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, December 10th. And that particular meeting is basically going to be open to the family, so to speak.
Gotcha.
The Legion, the Auxiliary, the Sons, the Riders. All part of the Legion family.
Wow.
So
Now, what are the riders?
the Riders. The Riders are a motorcycle enthusiast.
Okay.
We're not a club. We're not. We're nothing like the one percenters out there. I don't even want to mention some of the other clubs' names because that's the motorcycle community is the motorcycle community.
Yes.
And good or bad, it doesn't make a bit of difference. We're all part of that.
Right.
We provide escorts for funerals.
Okay.
When asked, we've provided the escort for the memory wall when it comes into the state.
They lead our Memorial Day parade. every year.
We lead the Memorial Day parade in Clinton.
Oh, wow.
Lead the VJ Day parade up in Moosup.
Okay.
We're all through the state. We have a chapter here in Clinton. There's a chapter in Milford. And then going the other way, you got Montville. There's one up in Moosup. There's one in Willimantic, Manchester, Summers, Southington, Terryville. There was one in Oxford and a few other towns out that way. There were, but they just kind of dried up. Well, you see us out there. We ride.
And
Well,
another great camaraderie
Yep.
among veterans opportunity.
Well, gentlemen, we're about to run out of time, but before we do, I want to thank you guys for coming down, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much
Yes.
for the invitation.
No problem,
Yes.
guys. On behalf of Bob Washington and Joe Dietrich, I'm Pete Mezzetti. Thanks for tonight, and we'll see you next week. The preceding program was brought to you in part by